not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live.
I'm loading up my clip, got a plan for tonight. A dog in my hand, in my pocket is a knife.
What color's your guy? Oh.
Imagine becoming the most feared, respected, and viewed person on TikTok without even owning a TikTok account. Billions of views in just 90 days. An army of ghost accounts spreading his face like a virus. Some call him a misogynist. He calls himself a realist. But the truth, it's much more calculated. This isn't just an internet celebrity story. This is how a broke kid from the UK built a multi-million-dollar digital mafia by exploiting the system, fleeing the West, and completely taking over the internet. Before the Bugattis and the private jets, there was absolute broke desperation. After his parents divorced, Andrew was raised by a single mother in a government housing estate in Luton, England. He had nothing. He turned to kickboxing to escape poverty. He trained until his hands broke, eventually winning 4 world championships.
The true story. I was 21 years of age. This is not long ago. 21 years of age. Yesterday was my birthday. And me and Andrew, what did we eat on my birthday?
KFC.
Why did we eat KFC? Because when I was 21, me and Andrew used to have no food. I used to drive my broken Volkswagen Golf to the KFC restaurant in Dunstable, United Kingdom. And I used to sit in my car. And you couldn't ever eat anyone's leftover food if they ever had their mouth on it. But at KFC, they used to buy buckets. And I would sit and wait for people to sit outside, eat their meal, and leave the bucket on the table. And I used to go and take that bucket, 3 or 4 pieces of chicken. And I used to collect 20, 30, 40 pieces of chicken that were perfectly fine left in the buckets. And I used to go home and I used to freeze that chicken. And me and Andrew would break it up, put it in our rice. And that was our meal. That's what sustained us for that hard year. That year we had when I was 21 and you were 22. That's how broke we were. I used to scavenge chicken from KFC because I thought, fuck it, I'm not dying and I'm not losing my kickboxing fights because I don't have enough protein. What am I going to do to make it through the day? That's how broke I was. And that's a sad story if you never make it out. To me, that's a happy story. That's a story of triumph.
By the mid-2010s, Tate and his brother Tristan started making real money through online webcam businesses. But as his wealth grew, so did the heat. Facing mounting legal scrutiny and sexual assault investigations in the UK, Tate made a calculated, permanent move. In 2017, he packed his bags and moved his entire operation to Romania. Why Romania? In his own deleted videos, he bragged about it openly. He claimed he wanted a traditional society free from woke Western values, where he could live with absolute freedom. But local analysts point to a darker truth. Tate believed Romania's weaker judicial institutions and corruption meant a millionaire could build an empire and simply get away with things.